Space Explorers The Infinite is the world's largest immersive exhibition about space exploration. It's the result of many years of collaboration with NASA. So in 2018, we sent virtual reality cameras to the International Space Station. We started filming, and we filmed for 2.5 years with 12 international astronauts, their daily life, their daily work in 3D, 360, fully immersive cinematic VR. We spent about a year creating the cameras that were optimized, designed to operate in space. So it was a pretty huge technological endeavor because nothing like that had ever been done. And those cameras needed to survive for a long amount of time in a very hostile environment, but also they needed to be relatively user-friendly so that the astronauts themselves could actually operate them and not spend too much time trying to figure them out. We brought all of that footage back to planet Earth, and we created this large-scale reproduction, a life-size reproduction of the International Space Station that is entirely virtual. You walk inside of that with an avatar in virtual reality, and you see everybody else as avatars as well. And you discover inside of that luminous orbs, and each orb contains a scene that was filmed on board the real ISS. So you explore the space station like that, you get to be with the crew, you feel like you're there, you feel like you're part of a NASA expedition, and that culminates with the first ever spacewalk captured in cinematic VR. So at the end of our 2.5-year production cycle in space, we actually sent a new camera to the International Space Station, a camera designed to be connected to the robotic arm of the space station. So we filmed a full 8 hours spacewalk with 2 astronauts, and we spent additional days filming exterior views of planet Earth and of the space station in full 3D 360, fully immersive vista. And most people come out of the show and they don't talk about virtual reality specifically. What they talk about is the emotional experience that they've had, this sense of presence that they had, this sense of intimacy that they had being in space with the astronauts, or the overview effect that they experienced looking back at planet Earth from that extraordinary vantage point. And it's really about trying to explore what ultimately the International Space Station leads to, the next steps in space exploration.